Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number S44D, dark brown silicone type seal, adhesive-backed for fire and smoke gasketed openings. Got a little piece of it pulled out here of the package. This is a 17-foot roll, available in several different roll lengths. Very typical material, just a V cushion type silicone. Very common, going to be used on those openings that require fire or smoke gasketed compliance, hotel doors, lots of applications where fire and smoke control is required. Self-adhesive backed, peel away tape here, V cushion style, and being silicone means that this is going to compress down to a very small margin, meaning that if you have a tight opening as it is, 1/16 of an inch, this will still work. Okay, very important to know about that, because this material is available on the market for those smaller margins, because if you've got a fire rated door, machined for hardware, you don't have any options in terms of planing it down if it's a bit tight in the frame as it is. So this could be something that would save the day, so to speak. The S stands for silicone in the part number. The 44 is representative of the profile. The D means the dark brown color. Dimensionally, there's an image below this video showing everything important about it. It's very simple. 7/16 width of the backer, the part that's going to seat up against the face of the frame, and then an uncompressed dimension of 5/16. Okay. Now this material is put on self-adhesive onto a steel frame, is most likely what it's going to be. A few tips on that. There are instructions included with the package that tell you how to go about installing it. Okay. Before we get into that, available in dark brown like this, black and white, about 6 different roll lengths, 17 foot, which is appropriate for a 3 foot by 7 foot door, 7 plus 3 plus 7 is 17, all the way up to 510 foot rolls if you're doing a lot of different rolls. You want to, if you're doing several doors, you want to buy a longer roll length to save the waste of all the packaging, etc. There is a link below this video to what's called the cut sheet, which shows the installation aspect, where you're going to apply it onto the frame. Okay, you can see that it goes on the rabbet of the frame, this material, and not on the face of the stop, which is very typical. Now, installation. Because this is an adhesive sort of product, you're going to want to make sure that the frame you're putting it down to is completely clean, free of any sort of dust and debris. It is so important that they even include an alcohol pad. If the frame has been painted, the paint must be completely cured, at least a week. Spread there before installation. That sticker that you may have noticed earlier, that is a compliance decal that you will apply to the frame after this is installed to show the inspector that this product is indeed rated for the appropriate application. Installation, they will tell you peel off 12, I think, to 24 inch worth of this. I find that I like to work with a lot less length, 12 inches, because this material and your frame, they're straight lines. So any sort of waviness in this, you'll be able to see immediately, and it won't look very attractive. So working with a smaller length allows you to be more controllable in terms of how you're installing it. Also, it helps prevent an unintentional bumping of the material onto the frame that you have to then peel off, compromising the adhesive. When you're installing it, you don't want to pull it taut at all. Just leave it in its natural state, just push. Don't pull it down or do like this. You'll come to the next day to find that it's failed in several areas. Do not install it in a continuous run. It'll fail at the inside corners. You want to cut and even miter your installation. You can do that easily with just utility shears or scissors. Okay. Very low closing force on this material because of its silicone nature, making it very pliable. and supple. Okay. Silicone is very good for extreme temperatures, although you're using this, I'm sure, in an interior application where you won't need to worry about that very much. And again, you know, making sure that the frame is clean is the first part. If there's any dust, you'll probably have failure when you come back to the job site the next day. This material is not only for its intended purpose, but I have used it in other instances. Building, shop in the back, showroom in the front and back doors of the building. You've got a demising wall separating the shop and showroom. I've used this to help retard the transmission of dust and sound, because in addition to what might already be on the frame in terms of gasketing, it's inexpensive and it's really easy to install, and it can't go wrong. You can use it for a lot of applications, anywhere where you need a little bit of additional help, so to speak. If you have any questions on the Pemko S88D silicone type dark brown adhesive gasketing or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.